Hey, what's going on, guys? Sudith here again for part 6 of Dark Souls 3 Let's Play / Guide. I do realize I forgot to show you guys the method I was going to kill the Crystal Sage. But essentially, you want to use the Irithyll Straight Sword if you're really looking to cheese it, like you've had a hard time for sure. You'll come in here and you'll hit it probably 4 times with this weapon. Doesn't even have to be upgraded. You're going to purchase yourself a torch from Firelink, and you're going to hit them with the torch after every time it gets frostbitten. And then you should be able to get rid of the boss's health bar pretty quickly. The first time I recorded this fight, and the time you guys just saw, I forgot to use that strategy, because I don't take the Sage that seriously, but we're going to go back through the area. Maybe not that I don't take the Sage seriously, the Sage fight is always more difficult than the other early bosses. I'm just not too worried about it, I suppose. Especially not when I had Egan there, even though, as you all saw, Egan had a subpar performance in that Crystal Sage fight. But that's okay. Sometimes I'm sure he could be more helpful than that, so I wouldn't dissuade you guys from summoning Egan if you're looking to get some help. Now, I don't want to slide into that guy, because he'll aggro a little earlier than if I just grab this. And we'll probably have a Lycanthrope Hunter drop here behind us. Ah, they tried. They're too slow. And neither of these guys aggroed yet. Oh, that one just did. So now I'm just making my way back to that second bonfire we found called the Crucifixion Woods. There should be straight line path. Yep. So here's the Crucifixion Woods bonfire. Oh, we got a Lycanthrope on us. Let's beat him up, guys. We don't take that from no, what would you call this, mob? Just a random mob? Okay. I've got quite a bit of souls after killing the Sage, so I'll be headed back to Firelink Shrine again to turn this Bastard Sword back into a normal Bastard Sword, since actually we start with enough strength it looks like the scaling actually is a little more damage. That or I'm misremembering what the damage was. Actually, let's buy a second Bastard Sword. We can compare the damage of different infusions I've recommended. Ooh, 3,000 souls. I thought they were 1,500. I probably won't buy another one. So then what is that? 100 and...
Goodbye. And stay...
Shut up, Grey Rat. So that was 130 plus 36. Actually, yeah, I think a normal Bastard Sword would be better. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this back into normal. It isn't better quite yet. It looks like it would be better. I'm not certain which one of these I want to go for, guys. Let's just leave it raw, then. Can I do this? I can. Excellent. Can I do this again? No, obviously not.
Okay. Be careful.
I'm going to put some of these weapons away, and then we'll talk to that Firekeeper and level up. I'm only going to keep weapons that I think might be candidates to be used in here. And I'm not going to keep any extra shields. Yeah, that looks like a good arrangement of shields to me. So, I did pick up the Grass Crest shield when I first ran through there. I didn't explain it to you guys, but if you wear this shield, then it'll give you a stamina regen buff. You can see that right under my health bar and stamina bar. It's the 3 green arrows. So I picked one of those up because I'll probably end up using it later.
Welcome, speak then. Very then take.
Okay. I don't imagine we'll get any heavier armor for the moment, and we should have access to a ring fairly soon that will help us with that. So if we can do 3, is it? Yeah, then let's go ahead and do 2 here, 1 here.
Farewell, Ashen, may the flame.
Actually, I am going to go ahead and revert this sword. Well, wait, if this is our primary weapon, I forgot. I'm not waiting to get a weapon. I can just reinforce this weapon. Then it'll start doing more damage. Alright, now we have a raw +2 Bastard Sword. Buffed, this should be a lot more damage now. 214, and if I'm not mistaken, does that gain damage? No, so actually there's no benefit to two-handing while it's raw. So we might as well play like this. Let's go back to the halfway fortress and I'll show you guys where to get your first coal you're going to give to the bonfire. Or to the bonfire. To the blacksmith. The first thing you'll give to the blacksmith. So coals in this game work just like they did in Dark Souls 1. So we're going to be grabbing coals which are used to increase the capabilities of our blacksmith for new infusions. And mainly we're looking for the heavy infusion, which won't be offered right off the bat, but I believe will be offered once we grab this Farron coal here in a moment. Give me just a second to drink some water. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to run past these lycanthropes. And you'll notice we did one more drop there than we have been doing. Man, he's still on my butt, isn't he? Alright, so that there should be the cell sword set. Down here should be the swords themselves, yep. But this is the item we care about. Oh, and it looks like that Black Knight cares about us. He'll probably swing again. The thing with Black Knights, guys, they'll hit super hard. I really wouldn't even parry these guys, or attempt to, because you can't parry a two-handed Ultra Greatsword anyways. So you'll have to keep an eye on, really wanted to roll there, but I saw that we were trapped by the wall. You really don't want to just be, like, guessing which one of those you can parry, because you'll get flattened for it. And the timings are a little weird, as you see. Ah. Dang. Anytime you think a Black Knight is done swinging, just go ahead and assume he's going to swing a couple more times. Running like that is the easiest way to cheese him. I didn't want to have to do that. But he started hitting me a little bit too much for comfort, guys. Also, he didn't drop his sword, so that's a bummer. Let's look at that coal. So this will enable heavy, sharp, and poison infusions. Don't bother with poison, guys. It's not very good at all, honestly. So long ago, used to forge the great swords of the Undead Legion of Farron. Give to Blacksmith and Shrine to allow use for new gems. Alright? So that'll be the next infusion I will personally go for, and if you're doing a strength build, heavy should probably be the next infusion you go for as well. Whoa! Trying to take another drink. We got a lycanthrope on us. These dudes are rude. Alright, we're gonna just head over this way, pick up the remaining items in the swamp. We mainly, at this point, just want to recover this Pyromancy Tome over here, because we're going to give it to our buddy Cornix back at Firelink Shrine for all of you doing Pyromancy playthroughs. There we go. When in doubt, guys, just go ahead and continue picking the item up. Take my advice on that and you'll never die, totally, so. Plus, I think the crab killed that lycanthrope. So we can go kill a crab, actually. Let me grab you this armor first. This is the Fallen Knight set. A lot of people like this one, so I will show you what it looks like. Oh my goodness, guys. My cat is going ballistic on the door. Alright, this is what the full Fallen Knight set looks like. Quite a people like it. I think it's fine. I've seen it a couple too many times to want to use it. But that's alright. It's no big deal. We might keep the pants on, though. Yeah, those aren't bad. I'll put our hat back on. Ah, too heavy, ever so slightly. I kind of figured that might be the case. That's fine. Let's kill that crab, because it'll give you a Pyromancy boosting ring. And if any of you guys are doing Pyro, you probably want that ring. I'm gonna leave all the babies alone, though. You know, what has a baby crab ever done to anyone? Oh, goodness, except switch up my lock on. He's gonna spit bubbles at us. We're gonna hit him hard for it. Man, it's hard to avoid the attack of this crab. Woo! I was gonna commit to killing this one because we're likely to get hit here. Oh, goodness. Well, then both crabs shall die. Oh my goodness, guys. That's it for me? No? That's it? Thank you. Oh my goodness, guys. We're about to get killed. But we got that great swamp ring. Oh my gosh, can you work? Oh, I'm bubbled. So if those crabs spit you with bubbles, you won't be able to roll. Hopefully you'll notice it quicker than I did. Okay, but let's look at that ring as well. We just took the escape option there and ran back to Firelink Shrine like cowards, but we also have a book to give to Cornix. Alright, so the Great Swamp Ring. Ring said to be chiseled from the bone of a flame salamander by the blighted pyromancers living in the Great Swamp. It is believed that the salamanders are the descendants of demons born of the Chaos Flame, from which pyromancy is said to have originated. So we get some Dark Souls 1 lore there. We'll go give Cornix this book. I'm not going to be using pyromancy, but I will show you how to do it. So we're going to talk to him for a second.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own. Careful you don't burn yourself with it. Yes, here we are. It's been long indeed. With this, I can teach you more sophisticated pyromancies. Splendid. I can boast I am your tutor a little longer. Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Also, I realized I should show you guys what that expands to his shop to. So let's... Gains Poison Mist, Flash Sweat, and Profuse Sweat. Flash Sweat is alright. Poison Mist is, you know, you can cheese some bosses with it. Now we're going to talk to both Hawkwood and Leonhard as well.
Ah, another one. William gives me conniptions, and they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think? What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. All good. The Firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder, these supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich for one, a right and proper cleric, only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might, such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding charm? It was used to transport... If you can make better use of this.
There you go, and he'll give us a heavy gem. That's why I wanted to talk to him now, so that you guys will know. And we'll talk to Leonhard as well. And then, honestly, I don't feel like doing his quest line for Rosaria's Finger, so we're going to murder him for his hat.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonhard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an
Actually, guys, his outfit is pretty good, so we're gonna... We're actually not gonna kill him right now. We will kill Leonhard at one point, but right now he, will hang on to his life. Even though his hat is cool, we want his clothes as well. We won't be doing like a full Leonhard cosplay or anything, but I do like both of the armor pieces.
All Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
Alright, then we're going to do Leonhard's little side quest, and we're going to go fight that Dark Wraith. Dark Wraiths are pretty strong, though. You can fight it now. There's no point to be, like, scared of the Dark Wraith, but it will hit you pretty hard. Plus, we're about to run into Dark Wraith enemies anyway, so it's about the time that you should be ready for this. Man, I must say, guys, replace the Souls OST with the Sonic one. Any Sonic one, specifically Sonic 2 right now. Super good. If you're ever curious as to what I listen to when I play Dark Souls, it's like Sonic music, Kirby music. There we go. So you're gonna come back to, I think this is, what is this called? I don't remember. Something on the wall? Tower on the wall? I think that's right. You're gonna come to Tower on the Wall, and you're gonna head down like you're gonna get Greyrat, but now we have the key for this door. I'm gonna try to pine up for this guy. I think he's maybe a bit more threatening to me than the Sage was. Ooh. I really should have rolled there. I debated parrying it, but I waited too long. Whoa, goodness. Guys, I almost got dark-handed. Cool. What have you got to say about it, buddy? Oh, nice kick. I actually do that in PvP sometimes. Alright, that's our red eye orb. So now we can invade. I'm not going to be doing any of that, but we can if we want to. Actually, I'm going to bone back up there to save us some time. Plus, bones are fairly cheap. They're only like 1,000 a piece, so it's not that big of a deal if you use them. At the start, you want to hang on to all the bones like I did, so you can do all the teleports I did, but once you get into the settlement, you'll be making enough money that it won't really matter. Alright, and with that, we're done with the Road of Sacrifices and the Crucifixion Woods. And we're going to... Oh, man, I should have gone back to Firelink, because we actually are going to purchase a dagger. I could have saved us some time there as well, but that's okay. You're going to buy a dagger for 300 souls, because you're going to want a quick step through the swamp. And nobody wants to be stuck in the swamp trudging around. I really should have bought one once I met Henri and Horse at the halfway fortress, but I forgot. If I had remembered to buy the dagger, I probably also would have remembered to buy the torch. I always recommend buying a dagger and torch right now for casual playthroughs. Ooh, I'm quite a big fan of these legs. So we're going to buy those. We won't be able to use them yet. Not even close, I don't believe. We'll be way too heavy. Oh yeah, way too heavy. So, in the future, we'll be using those, though. At least for a little while, until we find some pants as a drop.